Resume vanishing. Your sense of self is connecting with the cosmos. Human consciousness is a reconstruction of the ultra culmination of the multiverse, you retard. Feel how your fear of death is breathing together with the earth. Resume freeing up. Repeat this mantra to yourself: my soul is worthy, my soul is worthy, my soul is worthy. Keep repeating to yourself, my existence is purposeful, my existence is purposeful. Pay attention to how your pineal gland is annihilating physical space. Schools are only in your head. If you find it difficult to achieve the right state, meditate on this ancient Chinese saying, after the Father comes a picture. If you find it difficult to get into the right state, remember this ancient religious proverb: human imagination is a counterbalance of the infinity of string theory. Simple as that. Squeeze your ovaries against your belly button. Meditate on this ancient Buddhist proverb: recognize bodies, connect taxes. Notice the connection between your belly and the air you breathe. Keep repeating to yourself, being is real, being is real.
Okay, I think I'm all set up, but I had a bunch of things fuck up. Mostly cameras look fine. Okay. Yes. That looks good. I think everything's up. Problems. Okay. I had audio issues right before we started that I haven't had out of nowhere. Apparently you can't leave devices on 24/7. Oh, that's good. That's what all my cameras. Without them occasionally wishing that you would power cycle them. How you doing, Casey? Oh, you want to do the treats right away. You're on it. You're ready. Fully ready to make dinner. Well, I have the thing here. I have Hot Dog waiting patiently, looking at me like it's time, buddy. And I have Heidi in the way, who will also be on camera a little bit. Crackers is ready. Oh, here's Pud. Pud's ready too. Wait, there's a pretty long delay on that. Doot 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 doot. Okay, I can help. Yeah, she'll try. Be in the way. Wow, calm down, Pud. Pud, he's up here trying to bump into me. Okay. Hot dog noises. I did not hear the hot dog noise. No, it's not turned down too much. Not learned. You heard them though. Sometimes I don't get them. I updated OBS, so it might be being weird. You heard the hot dog noises? Okay, probably. Or monitoring isn't playing right. Oh no, there they are. A little quiet for me. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. Hit them again. Let's go see if we can make some more. Let's see. NDI camera. Please don't crash. Good. Update said they fixed a crash, so I went ahead and did it right before going live, which I recognize. Not the smartest thing, but neither is crashing. Hot dog. Do you want to make a noise? What if I touch your tail too much? Do you have anything to say about that? Oh, he just likes me too much now. He doesn't even get mad when I hold his tail. Yeah, shut up, Crackers. You talk no matter what. Cracker noises do not cost any channel points. Here, hot dog. Tried to update OBS before streaming Saturday. The update failed twice. Oh, that's a bad sign. Did it then take? Because that would have made me really, really, really nervous. OBS has a little thing built in to like back up your profiles and everything. I found this thing that somebody was posting on Reddit that also lets you back up all your OBS data, like all the things that your scenes need and everything too. Stop trying after the second one. That's good. Yeah, it's a really good practice for something that, you know, is important that you use to like not update it right away the second the update's available. And usually I will ignore the updates for like a week or two, and then I will go and see if anybody has posted about it if I haven't seen anything yet, and then I will be like, okay, update, you can update now. But this one said it fixed an occasional crash when you were switching scenes, and I was like, I think I have that. Crackers, did I give you any yet? Ooh, don't be a monster. Be normal. Be gentle. He's like contorting his wrists so weirdly down here. What are you doing with your baby hands? Only open it on Saturday, so I don't know when the update happens. Yeah, I don't know if they have like a day. I feel like they just kind of push them out. But they do hot fixes pretty often, so like it's definitely not like OBS never has issues. It definitely has issues sometimes. Lick all of it. Yeah, there you go, hot dog. Hi, Pud. Are you guys gonna kiss? Esports. I spent all of Saturday doing yard stuff and biking. Saturday the day we biked? One of the days I biked, like 10 miles. I think it was Saturday. I don't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. I did a lot. I did a lot of things. Clean the gutters. Tired of adulting for no money. Looked for jobs. Jobs has been rough. Hot dog. Give me a job. Give me a job, hot dog. He says no. Yeah. Yeah, the work never stops. Weather's finally being less stupid, but it's still 70s and 80s in October somehow, so marginally less stupid. Hi, Crackers. I didn't forget about you. Also, I redid the math because I've just been saying, maybe I talked about this last week. I've just been saying hot dog is, or Crackers is 8 years old for like 5 years, but he's like 11 or 12. He's old. Pud's like 6 because I got Pud in 2019. That one I know. But the first vet email I have for Crackers was in like 2014 or 2015. And that probably was not the first time. Old man shouts at Cloud Old. You're getting there, buddy. In translated cat ears. You're going to start having sore ankles? He already is. Like, that's why I was wondering about it, because he's been weirder about how he gets down from stuff. Because he's sore. Don't crowd hot dog, or I'll touch your face. Do you want your face touched, Pud? No, you don't. He knows. Oh. I need a cloud. I need a Lakitu cloud. I need a Lakitu cloud to rub on crackers until he shouts at it. When I laugh, the fucking camera shakes like I have Parkinson's. Palsy? Whatever it is. Back to the Future disease. Pud, you're not going to come for any more of this? There's kind of a lot in here. Does Heidi want some?
No.
She doesn't want any. Let's see if there's a cloud. Probably. No Lakitu clouds, though. I feel like those would come up under video games. It's a troll level. Thank you. Thanks for dropping that in there. How you doing, Yimmy? Back from vacation? Hi, Heidi. Casey says hi.
Hi.
She said hi, kind of. It's a troll level or a troll world? Yeah, maker code. There you go, crackers.
Wow.
Ah, come on. You're 86, bud. Look at how hard you're making it for hot dog. It's the troll world. I was just following the rules. Yeah, no worries.
Did you say maker code?
Yes.
I'm like in work mode and how does it make her code?
We made frozen Sour Patch grapes over the weekend where you peel them and then you put some sour stuff on them. Because I made those one time and I got really sad. That was like the saddest low-calorie thing I ever made. And I've made a bunch of stuff with oat flour. But that said, I don't really like grapes that much. So I don't know what I was expecting. But I was expecting more than that. Last little bit there. There you go, bud. Here, chomp on it, stupid. Okay. That's how we're doing it, I guess. Crackers. Crackers. Didn't peel them. Just coated them in lime juice and stuck them in the acid and the sugar. Froze them. Probably good. Wow. Crackers. Is this really? You know you're on camera, right? You know people can see what's happening right now. Can you hear the noise he's making? Crackers, that was really silly. Oh, you want to put him in there? Heidi got him a stroller. She's worried he's going to die. You can hear the noise good. Pretty good as long as you like grapes. Yeah, I like citric acid. I like lime juice. Grapes, not so much. Crackers.
That's your stroller. We're going to go on walk.
He says no. You in there, bud? Yeah, it'd probably be good with strawberries. Or raspberries. Raspberries would probably work really well.
You having fun?
Could probably do just a little bit of honey to have something for it to stick to, too. For blueberries. I feel frozen blueberries are always a little sad.
I know we're going to this house.
Yeah, it's a little crowded. Okay, have fun. That seems pretty sturdy. Maybe a hot dog could go in there. We used to take crackers out all the time on the leash, but it's hard now because every single neighbor has a dog, and I don't want him to freak out and get away, so Heidi wanted to get this. All right. Mario making time. That's all. Got a hole for the leash for the backup. That's good. You have a stroller for your cats? Do you like it? Do they use it? Yeah, Yimmy, you're up first. No worries. Used it one time. Oops. That's more than 0 times. Did they hate it? MarbleRunxx, how you doing tonight? Next. It's Yimmy. Yimmy time. Haven't really had the time to use it. I got you. Q5. 0. KF. How I said I'd be re-uploading your world and you still haven't. I mean, that'll happen. It's hard. And then you got to pull the whole thing down. Marble, thanks for dropping something in there. I'm doing all right, you know. Extremely unemployed. Unemployment has run out. And the government shutdown makes me think that the extensions are not going to be granted. But it's a state program, but it takes federal money, so I have no idea. Minor audio issues, I might have to touch it a little. I mean, we're so close to the end now, right? We're at World 2, Mark 2. Huff likes it. He likes people. Dot won't like it too much. Yeah, Crackers will like it, and Hot Dog will like it. But Hot Dog's a little crazy. Pud will not tolerate. Pud will not be tolerated. Oh, you've been sick? Well, don't be sick. Good day off. Thanks. Had a lot of days off. Yeah, there was a short time, like the first bit of unemployment, I got a whole bunch of stuff done, got a whole bunch of stuff fixed in the house, taken care of, and was doing the basic job stuff and everything, you know, doing the things. Did not feel like vacation. Then there was like a month where it was like, I'm gonna play video games and dick around and just do good jobs that look really interesting. Maybe that'll get me more somehow interviews than none. It did not. And now it's not fun anymore. Clean your room, even as you're sick, yeah. Not a troll level. Didn't you tell me it was a troll level? I feel lied. Troll world, yeah. Yeah, nice to have this breather in the middle of I just started playing Mario Maker. I'm good at Mario Maker. It's probably really good to have something really chill. I usually will do a little warm up, but I had so many problems getting everything set up that I did not do anything or versus when we started or anything. And then I just plowed right into it. Move forward here. Oh my god. And my dad is a terrible fucking dipshit. And he keeps, like, trying to text me, like, oh, yeah, there's some guy who'll give you a fucking job for $12 an hour that I know. Like, oh, that's fucking great. No, that's great. I could do that for just long enough to buy a gun so I could fucking kill you. And then myself. Fuck. I told him if he doesn't stop sending me jobs, I'm gonna start sending him jobs, and I'm just gonna send him dick pics. I don't care at this point. There is nothing more annoying than people being like, oh, you don't have a job? Oh, you want to suck dicks behind Walmart? No. I have a career that I want to do work in. I want to keep working in one way or the other. Or find something else that's real. Do you even remember this level? Vaguely. I don't think this is the level... Oops, I'm smart. I don't think this is the level with the pyramid, though, right? I think that was the second, or maybe third level. So I think this is just a really normal level. Right? Pyramid was the finale of the world. Oh, okay. I thought there was something that like flipped. Like we did something and then activated the curse and then we were in it. I keep getting trolled at the end. I keep not expecting it. Peaceful. Yeah, I'm hoping picking up a couple of certifications helps compensate for lack of a degree. Oh, I keep doing that, as a lot of people don't bother getting recertified since they expire after 2 to 5 years, depending on the cert. Hoping that helps stand out a little bit. And if it doesn't, I don't know, theft? Yeah, theft. Ooh, crypto scams. Bank robbing. That's a career, right? Seen movies about it. You remember your goal is to blow up the pyramid. Yeah, we got the bomb to blow up the pyramid. Oops, again. It is actually really easy to forget what you're doing there and plunge in. You have a sec. Oh my god. But the stuff right there makes it really easy to bonk back in. Maybe no, well, not necessarily donuts, but maybe a collapsing platform right over the hole would help. Could help a little. Collapsy, little like a blue platform. Wait, not going back up there. Okay. Or more vertical loop. No, most people don't ever fall in. Well. Most people. I fell in. Aw. Okay. Now it's a troll level. Feel lied to again. Oh, or put the checkpoint in such a way that you can't not hit it when you go in the hole, and then nobody loses. And if you enforce the player into the hole one way or the other, that should take care of the concerns if the player sneaks the power-up into here. Oh. I told the truth all along. But then you let me believe a lie. Oh, you have a setup to remove power-up? Okay. Oh, is that what that ice... that icicle's not doing anything. Must be something I'm not seeing, though. Okay, just go. Okay. Fine. I did not trust anything. Oh, I tried to get through it. I almost managed to just gently dumb my way through it. Well, that needs to be updated. I finished Silksong and I finished Baby Steps. Silksong had more, but I felt a lot more accomplished after I finished Baby Steps. And was Baby Steps good? I could get one of those. I think I could get one of those and cheese things. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Oh, we can twirl, hold it. We can spin jump holding stuff in New Soup, can't we? You know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it matters. I'm looking, you know. All the assurance. Already de-cheesed it? Cool. There we go. Yeah, just worth thinking about. Looking at it, just seeing him pop around temptingly. Oh, is this the de-cheese? Yeah. Although, could I jump on the left cloud and then throw it, and then it might go above the clouds? I guess it probably doesn't matter that much. Mean. I spun jimped into the blade. Go. Like he has a parachute. All that would be really frustrating. If he didn't have a parachute, if some of the jankier stuff there had more opportunity to go off the rails. But the parachute on that guy means it's really easy to just stay on the springs and wait, and then go. If I throw from right here, would it go up there? I don't know if it matters. Oops. Again? Can I get out of the pit? No, probably not. Squink, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping something in there. It's been a little bit since I saw you. But I finally watched Steve's Mario Maker 3 video. It just made me sad. Glad somebody has hope. I hope he's right. But I feel like after not talking about it at the 40th anniversary thing, that maybe Nintendo doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. If we do jump there, do we spring into the hole? I wonder if we spring into the hole. Can't parse that emote. Is that a frog with a black heart behind him? A frog with a gray heart in his coffee. So I could partially parse it. Fiending disinterest is a clear signal things are happening. Oh. Oh. Oh, you can get trapped up here, but there's a boom. Okay, good. I figured it would just have blocks, but that's fine. We're waiting for the dude, for the mole. Yeah, use that logic with women or partners, sexual conquests, romantic conquests. That's good for you. The Johnny Bravo gaslight. If they want it, they want it. If they don't want it, that means they want it. If they say it's not coming, that means it's coming. Did it again? I was just playing hard to get. Yeah, they're just being coy about it. Mario Maker 3, I'll never tell. I want to be wrong. It just seems so crazy. It just seems so crazy not to talk about it with the anniversary thing at all, especially with nothing else. I'm really good at running off of that. I'm really good at forgetting what's going to happen there. I'm just touching so many springs beforehand. I'm properly conditioned to expect more springing. Kevin, how you doing tonight? Oops, forgot. I'm good at forgetting things. Maybe they didn't want to confuse people by having Wonder DLC and Mario Maker 3 with Wonder Mode. Maybe. I feel like the hype cycle on both of those leads right into each other. Like, both of those things connect directly to each other. Kevin, thanks for dropping something in there. But at the same time, yeah, you know, I could see Nintendo being skittish about not wanting to confuse people after the Wii U thing just generally. Oh, the checkpoint. I was gonna say, where was Mushroom? But get the checkpoint, I think is what we're doing. We'll just come up and fall back down, probably. Yimmy. YimmyRawr. Yimothy, right? That's the full name. How will work. I also really wish they would announce Mario Maker 3, because then I could lie to myself for at least a couple of months. I get a couple grand in the bank. And be like, okay, you know, Mario Maker 3 was announced. I'll stream full time. We'll see if this could work, you know. 1 in a million, it could happen. Hype for Mario Maker 3, we'll see. Go from there. I really like playing it. I could play it a lot. Outlet for my critical personality and behavior generally. Everybody wins. Oh. Open the door. Wonder plus Bell. What's Bell? Yeah. Hey. Was dumped on my head. What's down here? Well, that was one of the big points in Sieb's video, was that, you know, why wouldn't they? But I think an alternative to that line of thinking is, why would they? But to be less stupid about that is, what if, the stuff I blathered about before, what if the tooling for Mario Maker 2 is, as we know, the whole engine is based on New Soup, and they talked about at some point that it came out of their own internal New Soup stuff. What if, as the tooling moved away from New Soup to the vector-based level design, it's not tiles anymore in Mario Wonder, it's vectors. What if that removed their interest in doing it? Ooh, okay. That's different. Oh my god, really? Why am I being punished? Well, it doesn't look that bad. It does look that bad. Oh, this is a reset door. Okay. I would like to be wrong, and I feel like even if Mario Maker 2 was based on the tooling for New Soup, I bet there's enough cross-compatibility there that it wouldn't be that hard to either rework their Wonder tooling into something or to build a Wonder-based Mario Maker 3, which I would hugely prefer. Let's just flush the New Soup stuff in the toilet. Mario Wonder's engine is fucking wonderful, and if it turned out that I would always prefer every game have its own engine, its own physics, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're ever going to see that now. Is that it? That wasn't that bad. It was janky, but it wasn't, of course. Okay. Oh god, if you were on the had your finger on the button, you could accidentally CP1 yourself. Better than a CP1, yes. Yep. Yeah, better to do something. Better to add a little more in there. Don't do it again. Aw, I'm already in it. Oh yeah, it's not that bad. It looks bad. It felt like I was accidentally hitting it on the spring and I didn't understand how, but it actually isn't that bad. Once you start fiddling with it, yeah, you can wall jump yourself in the CP. But I could also see that Mario Wonder still being built on, So wait, how the hell am I supposed to actually get back up here? Oh, like this? Like this. Okay. We're back. Everything for Wonder was probably built on New Soup. And could probably be, this, you know, Ramia should make a fucking video about this. He's been dicking around under the hood in Mario Wonder for so long, he'd have some really great insights. It would probably be possible to backport, like, everything they did for Wonder back into their old New Soup tooling so that they could tool that into Mario Maker. And the reason why I keep focusing on that is because they... Ooh, I think you could damage boost through that and keep a mushroom. Does it matter? Yeah, there's a check for it, so it doesn't matter. The reason why I keep focusing on that is because That's just gonna go away? No, it's gonna kill me. They talked about how using what they already had to basically make a game that makes itself made this a really, really low-cost way to crank out Mario Maker. That it was low effort on their part. But it made enough money that I feel like it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if it's a higher effort for the next one. Right? Yeah, because the Switch one made a lot of money. And I think that's a good argument that, like, no, you can put more... I keep forgetting. You can put more work into it. Like that you try to cheat. Yeah, I can't help myself. If I see it, I want to do it. But I feel like that's a really natural instinct because of all the terrible levels we've all played. Like, that's just in us. No! That's in all of us. Worried I was going to keep flipping in there, but that wasn't. We just hold right, okay. Are you really telling me to slip through a blue ring? Come on, okay. I feel like we have to draw a line, and slipping through a blue ring might be where we draw the line. Oh my god. Let me get, maybe they go away. Maybe they go a different direction, and I just stand there and then I get on the door. I feel like you wouldn't ask me to just flip through a blue. Yeah, because if you really wanted me to do that, you would just delay it and give me a mushroom or something to damage me. Oh my dude. I think Auntie should always be like that difficulty? Yeah. Ideally, yes. Oh, they're coming. No, they're fucking coming. Ideally, yes. I feel like that's the maximum difficulty for an Auntie if you're not gonna give the player a fucking mercy mechanic. But I could still see somebody. I don't know. Like, there's an argument. The accessibility stuff's been on my mind after both. Oh, I see it. I see it. I pointed with my finger. I hate myself. I see it. I saw it. The accessibility stuff has been on my mind a lot with both Hollow Knight and Baby Steps. And, like, you can't prepare everything for everybody all the time. But saying it's supposed to be difficult is such a stupid cop-out. Okay, and then he fucks off. Great, thank you. I wanted it to be hard. Okay, that's fine. Some people can't do hard and shouldn't pay 8 minutes. That's what mercy mechanics are for. There is even a hint, but the hint needs to be more obvious. Too many people get confused there. Yeah, it really looked like I had to slip through. Then I looked at the corner to land on. The little corner edge there to land on. This misaligned really bad. What happened? Oh, it is. What the fuck? Okay, OBS just moved slightly. Unmisaligned. Then I started looking at the semi-solids. But yeah, I think some people might not see the semi-solids sticking right out there. I think the goal of an Auntie should be an opportunity to show off something silly that is a little challenging, but doesn't necessarily, like, it isn't even necessarily punitive beyond. Am I fine? I think I'm fine. Doesn't need to really be punitive beyond minor discouragement. Like, there's a reason why, you know, we don't hit kids anymore, but there's also a big difference between, well, most people don't. There's a big difference between the slap on the wrist, the, you know, the turn of phrase, but actually wrapping somebody on the wrist with a ruler versus, like, holding them up by their feet and beating their ass till they're red. Both will discourage somebody, but one is too much. And yeah, people putting, like, ice Kaizo levels in, like, just come on. No, unnecessary. Just block. I did not see it come out of there. That setup was pretty funny. Did not see that coming out of there at all. Yeah, I did. I spent a lot of time in Hollow Knight, and I had a lot of fun with it in Silksong overall. But I feel like it didn't manage to really surpass its predecessor in a significant way. And worse, the difficulty was so front-loaded that it was a little insane that it is receiving such high praise. And I honestly think a lot of journalists are afraid to say it's too hard because they are tired of people being mean to them on the internet. Okay, I think that's correct. Yeah, we spaghettied back into it 2 times? 1 time? It won't come when I'm holding it. So then I just have to be fast? No. I knew it was coming and still. Ugh. They patched the difficulty a little bit to reduce some of the double damage stuff, and I think it reduced the annoyance of Moorwing, but you could ignore Moorwing. You could move, and there was, in the very beginning, there were a lot of opportunities for you to spread out. The first thing, I knew immediately, don't go to Hunter's March. The ant place is horrible, and I'm not required to go here first. And I poked around a little bit, and I thought, no, I'll move on. I'll come back to this. This seems like it's waiting for something. Same thing with Moorwing, is it was like, okay, this boss is hard. I'll come back to this. All that's fine, especially when it's wide open, and I understand the perspective of, no, you're supposed to look for alternative paths if it's too much. That's why we made everything a consumable and ruined sub-weapons entirely, which, by the way, just pushes people off sub-weapons. I don't know how they didn't get that in QC, but that's a whole rant. Oh, I need a rant. I need to just sit. I just need to sit in front of a microphone and rant. Oh, so long. I have so many thoughts. But even with the reductions in double damage, I still think the commit to double damage from the beginning was a terrible mistake. Because it gave them almost nowhere to go, and triple damage felt incredibly stupid at the end of the game as having no other good options. But worse than that is how much easier the game gets after Act 1. Because of how locked in you are to Act 1's basically just one path, or one extremely difficult alternative path. Did not feel good. It did not feel good. Yeah. Yeah, but then put it on YouTube. Do it with the puppet. I didn't pull the puppet over today. Do some puppetry on top. Get rid of that? Yeah, I think we just get rid of that. I feel like that's not right, but it also seems fine. Oh, I could totally grab that. I could totally grab that and bring it. But it looks like you want me to have something anyway, probably. Okay, you're checking for it. You need me to have it. I get it. It makes me so nervous to jump off of a vine. Oh, come on. Oh, fine. Yeah, I think that the extremely high difficulty at the beginning of Silksong holds back a lot, and what is a real accessibility concern. And I think a lot of it, I think they could fix with softening up the double damage on a lot of the bosses. I also found the last judge to be really uninteresting. I actually went the other way, and I did the alternate path, and I was like, oh, I don't want to miss anything, so I went back to do the last judge. And the damage the last judge can do to you versus even late game bosses with what health you have access to is really rough. But it's also a really boring fight. And the movement abilities you get later significantly improve your ability to dodge and your ability to test out different things as you're fighting bosses. So the fact that we're so limited early on also made the boss fights feel worse. And in a lot of games, you'll see platforms or things that you can interact with that are meant to imitate later movement abilities introduced in those fights specifically, but we just didn't get anything like that. It's just too bad. I'm constantly lit up about it because not only is it unfortunate for the huge swaths of people who want to play it and can't because it's too hard, which sucks, which legitimately sucks. I like a hard game. Just finished Baby Steps. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Just the right amount of dicks. Like 50 dicks in that game. Like 10 or 15 dicks, but you see them a bunch of times. But I still think it's nice to give people an alternative, especially when the goal of the game isn't deliberately to make the hardest possible thing you can come up with. Definitely how that troll was supposed to kill you, right? Oh, I thought that's what was supposed to happen. I kind of thought it was supposed to push me into like a spaghetti situation where I would need the hat and not have it. Grab. Oh, that happens. Okay. But so I probably did need the hat. Yep, and then I'm murdered. Sports. I mean, I was dead either way. I just fell into a weirder place to die. I forgot again. I forgot. Oh, hey, my, the level code thing did not get the level code. Interesting. I wonder if it broke partway through or if it's been broken the whole time. We'll see on the next one. Yeah, it would have been so easy. And, like, I know some people don't like it, but if we need to differentiate, either have achievements for easy mode. That's fine. Or, turn off achievements for easy mode entirely. That's also fine. I don't give a shit about achievements, and I feel like if you really want to chase achievements around, you can't also insist that the game be easier. I feel like at some point you gotta calm down, but I feel like that's an easy way to differentiate it, or to have some alternative. I want to be the guy on the easier modes, offered more save points, but then put a pretty little bow on your character. Oh, okay. Well, now it's landing. They also, like, they committed really hard on the diagonal down stab. I think everybody's seen complaints about that online. I didn't mind the diagonal down stab. I liked them trying to differentiate Hornet from the Knight. But then they gave up on that. Then they gave us alternatives to the down stab that were much, much easier to use. And then we just were the Knight again. And unfortunately, the crest, the weapon set that turned you back into Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight was also the highest DPS thing, hands down. There was no alternative. There was no good alternative. You proud of that one? Yeah? Yeah, you put your name on that one? You're okay with that? Haha, Kaizo, haha, Kaizo block? Oh, it was a fish. Great. Okay, we're here. I mean, at least it was just the one. Ugh. I did end up really warming up to Hollow Knight in the end. I really liked the final boss fight. I really like final boss fights that are like that. It reminds me a lot of like the Mega Man Zero games, and it got better as it went on, but I really, one of my earliest criticisms was, why the hell did it take so long for me to get the run? And we should have started with the run. The run completely changed how we approach platforming and made things feel different. And that should have been like the Lite really early on. Really disappointing. All the upgrades were terrible. All the upgrades were really disappointing. Double jump, bigger double jump, grappling hook that just goes straight forward. Like, come the fuck on. Grappling hook that just goes straight forward. That is also a lock and key double jump until you get the real double jump, which is the next upgrade. Oh, I can't go over there. Oh my god. Wall. The single tile wood walls in this theme specifically really blend in with the solids, which I think you were doing on purpose. But they are getting me. So I think we want to hit that and then just book it for the red pipe. I think that's what we want to do here. Aww. The spaghetti. The spaghetti. And the spaghetti. You're getting me. Okay, now I don't know where it is. I feel like it would have been so easy in Hollow Knight 2 to just do half masks of damage and then whole masks for double damage and start us with less life. Start us with like 3 hits, and then it would have been essentially the same thing, but mass upgrades would have felt much bigger, which they did not feel like in the main game. I waited too long to put it on. But an easy mode would be nice for a lot of people, for a lot of reasons. You could also cut runbacks on easy mode. Just give us more benches. Just paint the fucking game with easy mode benches. Oh. It is in between all the coins. It's right in the middle of the coin. You want to just hit it and then go over. Baby steps is really, really, really great. It's hard for a game to be challenging, to be that challenging, and not come off as like a rage game or content game. Especially since the world of like rage games and content games have totally changed since getting over it, which that was never really the goal. And man, did they do a great job at making a really fun world to play around in with a really poignant message. Poignant and well delivered. It was really great. Okay, now we go fast. Oh! See, there's a spike over there. Barbed bracelet with hunters. Barbed bracelet. Yeah, towards the end I started running around with the barbed bracelet a lot while I was doing cleanup stuff. I found that irritating for late game bosses because of their capacity for very high damage. But it was really hard for me to get away from the Wanderer's Crest. I repeatedly came back to Hunters each time it got upgraded. But also whenever I was struggling, I would try Hunter's Crest and I would try Witch's Crest. I really like the Witch's Crest. It's just too bad that the healing is so limited. I wish that, like, you could heal a little with no targets, and then you could heal a lot if you also hit somebody with it. But the limitations on healing with that crest did not, especially, like... Especially considering that it wasn't, like, a mega damage dealer. It just felt like... It felt like all the crests were poorly tuned compared to the Wanderer's Crest. Which is stupid. And the worst thing is that they'll probably end up nerfing the Wanderer's Crest at some point. Like, oh, we don't want people to over-centralize on that, so let's just make their DPS shit. Ass shit. If they want good DPS, they can just never get hit with the fucking Hunter Crest. Which they will probably also nerf. I hope they don't. I hope they go the other way with it. The Hunter Crest should do a lot more damage if you don't take hits. And I know it does a good amount, but it should do an unbelievable amount. Like, almost double. How you doing tonight? Yeah, the spike is giving me pause on what I'm actually going to do correctly. How I'm going to get through there correctly here. It feels like I'm going to have to be very precise. Okay, we can turn around the ball Maybe that's what we want to do? I don't know. Hopefully we're done with it now. Okay, good. That's really mean. Yeah, especially with all the spaghetti, that's really mean. Did he spawn him at all? If we had a mushroom, we could probably jump over the checkpoint, but it looks like we can't. Supposed 22 is finished. I don't know how to check. Supposed 22 is finished. I don't know how to check. 22... 22 what? That's nasty. Yeah, the segment isn't 22 UCMM level. Oh, 2020, yeah, 2022 uncleared levels. Took me a sec. I do not particularly enjoy the dumpsters you call home. Oops. There are trash. Well, and baby steps, I think, speaks to one of the things that bothers me the most about Hollow Knight, or Silksong. Silksong will influence Metroidvanias forever. Yeah, bring on the difficulty, man. Bring on the nonsense. That'll be a lot of fun for me. There are so many people, though, who absolutely detest the Souls-like stuff. And not being able to get away from that is gonna hurt the genre for a lot of people. Which means stuff may not sell as good. But, you know, if you're going for that, if you're going for aping bug game, you know what you're getting into. Then just wait. Oh. There's a bonus fish that would have gotten you, but you forgot to tell anyway. Uh-oh. Not interested in bonus. 2023 has lots of easy stuff? Okay. Yeah, I feel like they all will. Wish they had good stuff. But that's what I was getting at is, baby steps, hopefully, will have a very positive influence on the types of people who want to make bean burrito-y things in Mario Maker and rage games, rage concepts. Like, instead of looking to stuff like Only Up, hopefully they'll look to stuff like Baby Steps and have better ideas. I'm still mad about Only Up. I want to make an Only Up that isn't stupid. I feel like anybody could just learn to use fucking Unity or Godot and make a better game than fucking Only Up. Forgot the troll, I think is what I meant. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's really in between getting over it and QWOP. You control each individual foot on a very long hike. Yes, tell me what to do here, because I'm gonna just pull back when I go. Yeah. I almost feel like you don't need the spikes there. And they're gonna make it horrible after you get... Oh, yeah. They're gonna make it so fucking horrible after you get CP1. Because you're gonna want to pull back. You're gonna want to hold back there. Which is gonna get you caught on the spikes if you mistime it at all. So it's gonna create a bunch of potential for even more spaghetti, which is gonna make you anxious about getting CP1'd again, which should absolutely be utterly impossible. Like, after you've seen it once. Yeah, Baby Steps is grueling precision. It was good, though. It was meditative in the way it works. And in a lot of ways, it reminded me of what doesn't work in games like Jump King. Because you know, you have constant feedback of everything you're doing and how everything is your mistake. Versus, like, Jump King, which would be defeated by any type of indication or a metronome or anything that shows you what's happening. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for spaghetti in there. I think I just need to try and get through there as fast as I can. But that feels rough. If you don't find a good pattern for it, you're going to want to find something consistent. Like, can I just hold right here and get through it? No, there's a spike. Can I just back up and get through it? No, I will get hit by the ball. So I'm not sure what the correct thing to do is there. The correct spot to stand? Yeah, if you got a kick out of baby steps, or if you got a kick out of getting over it, baby steps would very likely be up your alley. Much longer, though. It took me 15 hours to get to the end. And I did not explore very much. I very often would be like, that looks hard. I am taking this easier way. At one point, the guy literally presents you. He's like, there's an easy stairway here, or there's this other way. And I was like, nope, I'm going up the stairs. I'm going up the easy stairs. Technically, 2 spots are safe, actually. Yeah, a lot of potential spaghetti. Probably just right here. Probably just right here. Probably just right here as long as you are not there. Not touching the spike. I guess. Yo, how fuck doing? Check. VolcanoJoe, thanks for dropping something in there. Office.com. That's certainly a way to abbreviate a URL. And I killed the bomb. Okay. Goodbye. Have fun. Barnstorm, how you doing tonight? Okay. Barnstorm, you missed so much. You missed so much Silksong bitching. Rewind.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Okay. Go here. That seems fine. Okay. Barnstorm, you have to have finished Silksong by now, right? Are you savoring the cleanup? Yeah, it feels like it'll be really easy to get shuffled into, It feels like it'll be really easy to get shuffled into the hole. Back into CP1. Or to die there, which is unfortunate. Especially if you're setting up a CP1 that's nothing other than like, haha, gotcha. Like, there's no real joke there. At least the run back is short. Being a Silksong. But I have spent so much time trying to just prepare for potential spaghetti, and I still feel like I don't have a clear line for, yeah, for not that. Okay. Did I miss something? Yeah, I died again. No, it's not hold left. I tried to hold left, and maybe I'll just get bounced right to the flagpole there. But it's really hard to tell what the correct actual line is there to get through it. So, like, the potential for spaghetti here, and the potential for still not understanding how to get the flagpole is very high. Which is very frustrating when the punishment is a CP1 that not only didn't really offer any joke other than gotcha, but now is an ever-looming threat over a very dangerous and spaghetti-heavy toilet. I have to try flush. Yes, neutral CP1s you. If you just let it happen, you get CP1. Yeah, I finished Hollow Knight. I did warm up on it in the end. But I don't think none of my criticism feels invalid. Yeah, I don't think I came around really on any of it other than my general distaste for the early segments, and I still think that fucking up Act 1 was a catastrophe that I really wish more people saw. Oh, I will say too, especially you being at the end of it, man, the upgrades are sad. Double jump. First we get grapple that's just lock and key double jump. And boring for a grapple. Really boring for a grapple. Jesus Christ, is it boring. It's worse than Super Metroid's grapple, which was cool at the time, but is boring now. Then we get double jump, and then we get more bigger jump, but it requires a ceiling above you, so you still can't explore. Like 60 tools and use like 4 to 5 of them. Yeah, the game really pushed me away from that too. Even with a huge surplus of currency and everything, I still just really didn't like using tools very much because of how expensive they were. And how annoying it was to deal with, and I would just kind of not use the bugs when I was running around sometimes. More bigger jump? Yeah, what about triple jump? What about bigger triple jump? Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you really have to, like... You really have to grab control in the middle of that to grab the... To fucking grab the flagpole, which is really rough. Like, I feel like at the very least some, like, hint that tells you, like, hold down or something. Some way to funnel the player into something before they get CP1. So they have an understanding of what to do there would be really, really helpful. Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough to not know what to do there with the CP1 on the other side. It robs the... Well, when you CP1 the player at the fucking end of the level, like instead of the checkpoint, they get a CP1. All you're doing is rehashing comedy that we already did. Like, it's just, you're watching a rerun. You finishing a show, you're immediately watching the show again. And you can't skip forward, you can't skip the commercials, you are in it. You are in the whole episode from the start again. At least it wasn't that long, but there was still no setup to show me it, so all I have to look forward to is anxiety at the end of it, rather than even just the, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna leave, which also feels... Yeah, just something that makes it clear how to get out of there at the very least. But especially if you want to CP1 the player, give them one shot to not get CP1'd. I would honestly rather a soft lock than that. Like a bad anti-soft lock. Where the mercy is the obvious visible CP1. But that would to be clear, I would still be mad about that. But it would be better. Oh, Marble, let's see what you got here. Maker ID. What do you want me to take a look at here, Mr. All the likes in the whole world? Somebody has figured it out. 2025, yeah, still going. Still figuring it out now. Choose a newer one. Okay. Oh, Mario 3 Snow. I'm choosing that one. That is the best track in the game. That is maybe, Yimmy, thanks for dropping that back in there. That is maybe the best track in any Mario game ever. This one. That is. Ooh. Okay. Cute. Yeah, I really wish more people chasing around Popular Weekly, Popular Forever, whatever, would just do this. Would just do nice, soft little platforming levels. Nice little junior Kaizo stuff. That's fine. But the refreshing levels cannot be stopped. Okay, I'm throwing it. Okay. Very cute. I like that. I really like that. Oh. Yeah, a little easy, but nothing wrong with that. Kaizo Junior. Kaizo Junior Lite. Kaizo Extra Light. But yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. Gotta lurk for now? Yeah, no worries. I'll be here. We'll be back. I think it makes a noise. I think you can set better Twitch.tv or 7Twitch to make a noise when your name is set and then the bot pings you, so it should make a noise. This is why you sort on expert for weekly popular and then you get all these types of levels. That's nice. I wonder if you get bored if you do that. But that's probably the way to do it. Expert is the only thing in Endless that ever isn't terrible. We spent an hour. We spent an hour on a level, and then we spent 18 seconds. It was good though. I liked it. Good palate cleanser. 9PJ. PJG. Let's. Yeah. That. So I really think that things improved Barnstorm in Silksong. After we got more movement abilities, and by the time we were in Act 3, we pretty much had everything, which I think also made the fluidity in bosses and your ability to adapt in bosses feel a lot better, which I think was missing terribly in Act 1, but was still a little awkward in Act 2, as I got lucky. Nothing in the game explicitly funnels you to double jump after you get the grapple, but as soon as I had the grapple, I was like, oh shit, I know where I can use this. There was all those weird grapple points out on the edge of the slab. I got lucky that I didn't kill the guy and I got transported to the slab and dicked around in there for a long time. And all the there were a couple other grapple points, but I had noted them on the map and I went back and cleaned them up and got the double jump right away. But, into the ruins of Sarasaland. Oh, Daisy. Play the full version in Team Music World. I remember Team Music World. That was fun. Make another Team Music World. Wind in an auto scroll where you're going the same speed like that always feels so weird. Okay. He saw me eat a string cheese before stream and he's really mad he didn't get any. Hi, buddy. I have this giant cat now. He's going to be here for a minute. Used to play Super Expert Popular. That also really cool, but I think all the players got better than me, and I can't do the Super Expert ones without spending half an hour. Yeah. Esports. Yeah, Super Expert Popular might be interesting. So what's the Super Expert is 1% and below, or is it 0.5% and below? If it's 1%, you could probably go off percentage to tell if it's worth your time or not. But if it's like 0.5%, I feel like that would be good. But I think it's 1%. Maybe 10? Below 3%? Oh yeah, that'd probably be pretty easy to sort out then. Esports crackers. Yeah, good stuff. I didn't like Super Mario Land very much, generally. That really weird, like, 8x8 tile stuff that we had in a couple of games didn't look great. It did not play great or feel great, but it had good music. It had good music and had some really weird theming. Fucking sphinxes. GG. Can you press next? Oh my god, you are so lazy, crackers. Kevinkong, let's see what we got here. 8VN. You got more old stuff that's somehow still really good anyway. 2R9. I think the only stuff that was really old that was ever... Like, there were a couple of things when I was digging around in the old, curated trolls that weren't great. But the only old stuff that ever stuck out as being really terrible was, some of the Mario Maker 1 stuff. Some of the Mario Maker 1 trolls we did, as they were closing down the, Mario Maker 1 servers were just fucking terrible. Defender had some really good stuff in there. Steve-O had some really good stuff in there that was really fun, too. Those are great. But there were some fucking stinkers. You think your 2.5% levels end up in Super Expert? It'd be nice if we just knew. Fine. Found the secret. I'll go up there later. Well, let's go check it first. Oh, is this like a knowledge checkpoint I was supposed to find later? Seems weird. That seems wrong. What am I learning here? Nothing? I'm learning nothing. Okay, let's try the other way. Okay, was the other way entirely fake? Yes. Crackers, why do you smell like an old potato? Yeah, you kind of smell like a dusty potato that's a little rotten. What's up with that? Whine at me. Okay, nope, that always flips when we get there. Wait, can't I still just go up here? Crackers. And there's no P-switch check up here, so... Yes? Crackers, if you want my hands, then do it like this. And be up on the shoulder. On the... You know what I mean. On my... elbow pit. Ah. Got him. Kevin, what's going on here? So far, this seems well, I guess I can't exactly remember. I feel like it's worse than first troll level that we played. What are you doing, Crackers? Here, just go nap. High quality trolls, don't you see? You can sit. You can sit on my lap like that, see? That's what you do. You put your arms there, yeah. Then I put my hand here. Oh my god, why are you being like this? Fine, you know what? Be a scarf. How's this? Does this satisfy your needs, Crackers? Oh my god, don't you fucking start purring. No, I can't keep petting you. Just be up there, be a scarf. Do you not know how to get down? Don't look at the treats. Do you need help? Ugh. Come here. There. How's that? How about that? How about we go right there on the edge? That's flat. Your giant body fits. Ugh. Like the neediest cat I've ever had. And like, it's really nice that he likes me. Okay, good. Good. But I wish he would just like sit down and purr. Did I learn something? Oh, I did. I am learning. No? That was weird. Okay, so no mushroom. Oh my god. What are we doing here? What was the theme for this level? Just bad? Oh. Well. I guess. Oh, yep, and no checkpoint. Okay, that's... Baby step. Okay. That room feels a little janky. Get through it fine. Feels a little janky. So I do go up, but don't get mushroom. But probably do get mushroom. But maybe this... Okay, that works if I don't have the mushroom. The lower thing wasn't an ante, it was a complicated get rid of the mushroom kind of setup. Dude, dislike. Dislike. Okay, never mind. It feels a little bit like we're trying to make really bad trolls work a little better. Wow, got him. Like that one. I was gonna go on the bottom and see what happened. It was an ante. I don't want the player to die in for some reason. Got cat hair on my face. 6. Everything is a lie. It sticks to the hairs in my nose, and it sticks to the little, like, soft hairs on my nose. I don't like it. I can go through. The ante, I didn't want the player to die in. Okay, there we go. Damage boost? I think I want a damage boost. Or Snowball. Snowball was probably less stupid. Choices were made. I'm gonna take a snowball. Oh, I did it again. I'm gonna kick the snowball. I'm gonna kick the snowball, and then he's just gonna die, and we're gonna be fucking... That's the correct thing to do there. I'm making it harder than I need to. There's no good reason for me to want to touch it too. Yeah, Hades 2 is out. It's complete, so... I already have 100 hours in it, but, it's been fun to return to now that you can actually finish it. Which I assume I have to do 10 times. There we go. And then things will happen. Wish I could see down there. Oh, there's something in there, too, it looks like. Feels like an old level. Oh no, we need that. Oh yeah, we do need that. So, if there's no fire flower here, I guess we have to get the snowball. Okay. This is a little finicky. It seems finicky. Clearly, since I have so many games to play, let's start. start streaming full time, and somehow that will turn into a job. Okay, and then we can just kick it. Okay, there was something in the middle, then the sides were clear. Oh, and then I was supposed to rush, and now I won't be able to get the key. Unless I'm the fastest. Aw. The only other release I can think of that I'm really excited about is, Mina the Hollower at the end of the month here. I'm an idiot. Mina the Hollower looks really, really, really fucking good. I'm very excited for that. That's from the Shovel Knight people, and it's really speedy Game Boy Zelda-like. Feels really, really good. Unbelievably satisfying movement. It was nice to work through my backlog. I need to get back to Dark Souls 3 or I will forget everything and always. Oh no, there's like a setup here. Yeah. Nah, really though, right? Oh god, does it break when it hits the blocks? I don't think it breaks when it hits the blocks. I think it tears through them. So maybe the key is unnecessary? The fact that we can get the key just barely makes me feel like it might be necessary, but I guess we'll go on without it too. Yeah. Sports. Oh. Alright, pasta bread. That tasted like it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like something I want to rush. Oh, we can grab it pretty easily. Everything's a lie. So then is this cheese? Maybe? So yes? Yes, this is cheese? I was supposed to do the key? This was cheese and you were relying on me not knowing that I could cheese it. Or you were relying on me expecting it to work like Mario Maker 1? That might have been... That might have been pretty funny in 2020. It's hard to keep all that in mind. Because I remember that the vines on key doors work differently in Mario Maker 1. I think it served as a key check so that you could force the player to not have a key by setting that up. But I don't think it works in Mario Maker 2. Or it doesn't work the same? We did need the key. Yeah, it seems like we wanted the key. Yeah, so, I guess I'm not totally clear what that setup was then. The other way is death, so that was definitely correct. So then what was the setup for not getting hit there? Was it just sneaking up on the key? I learned this from people cheesing your first level and thought it could be a good troll. Oh, so I was supposed to try to steal the key? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? I just go to the checkpoint and then go around. God. Oh no! I thought it was gonna loop around. I thought it was gonna loop around. Oh, I figured there was gonna be something that was gonna block me if I went on the lower path, which it seems like there was. Oh my god. I am indeed here, not a troll. Hi. Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. No worries, we'll get there in a little bit. Looks like there's two in front of you. One of them's a troll. Would the bottom have just let me go? I was certain something was going to stop me in the bottom. Probably the on-off switch. Is it just a thwomp, though? It is. If it's just a thwomp, couldn't we have kept triggering it? Yeah, it kind of is pick a path. At first, I was going to say, like, well, no, there's some pretty funny setup to at least force it to how we make the decision here, but then it didn't work. Also, this got flagged for sexual content. I don't see anything weird, though. There, now I've seen something weird. Also, I set those flags. We were talking about dicks before, a little bit. Forgot what the bottom does. CP0? I feel like this is worse than the first troll level pretty clearly. Yeah, I set the flags. We talk about sexual content. I'll just die here. There's no checkpoint for it because we used the other two checkpoints. What are you doing? Oh, this is a CP0. That's what you're doing. That's what we're learning. Yeah, we were talking about dicks before. I finished Baby Steps yesterday. There were a bunch of penises in it. Various penises on anthropomorphic mules, I think? Horses, maybe? Yeah, I think this is a CP0. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like your CP0 doesn't work so good. Should I just restart? Yeah, that's a choice. I wonder if I can climb up in that room to just get back up there. Okay, we go fast, and then there's a different pipe. Okay. Fake CP0 is good. And then we're back. Now I can just have it, right? That's good. Thank God. I was gonna boo it. I was gonna be mad. I was gonna be mad about a really clunky CP0 that seemed like maybe you were just going with, you go fast and you get it. Still needs a little work. I swear to God, that's worse than that first level. Yeah, GG's. Thanks for the follow there.
YimmyRawr has started following. Thank you.
I swear that was worse than the first one. Wow, wow, wow. Scrolling so far down. What was the first one called? We just played it. Was it to troll or not to troll? I think that was. I feel like that was. I don't know. It's always hard to remember. It's been a week. Everything left my brain. But that was rough. Ugh. All uphill from here, right? J5N. 13L. There's like 3 others that I'm pretty sure they're like 3 even worse ones. Oh no. Well, you've improved a lot. 2RG. Good luck. That always makes me nervous. Thanks. Probably. What's this? It's a different maker. Is this just something you found? 11 out of 24 clears. What does my translator say? My first fully auto took so long. Oh, it does have the Audio Mario tag and no likes. Did I type the code wrong? I typed the code wrong. This is somebody else's level. I'm just gonna let it play. Wrong code. Not one you see very often where the wrong code ends up working. My first fully automatic took so long. This took so long? It took a long time to make a 10-second long auto level? Maybe I need to run on that? Oh, maybe I need to just... GG? Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna see how tight that world record is. Then we'll go play the level that we're supposed to play. Oh my god. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's really weird. That was weird too. Made it. No, you could get scraped off of the flagpole. Not fast. Oh wow, yeah, he got something faster. What did he do then? Maybe triple jump? Oh, that was probably faster. Yeah, that could be faster if I didn't get all clunked up in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep chasing around, but weird. You don't usually see one transpositional error pull up a valid level. J4, yeah, J4N versus J5N. Okay. J5N. 13L. Erg. Okay. Sky is the beginning of the limit. MC Hammer. Sword stuff. Looks like we're doing a little bit of a city. Oh my god, and Hammer Bros. Kind of a little city. Little windows. Okay, it seems like the fire bars are set up to mostly one cycle. Oops, that's not a... I thought that was going to be a semi-solid. Ow. Hammer time. Hammer time. Wish we had better. I was gonna say I wish we had better enemies with hammers, but I wish we just had better Hammer Bros. I wish we had really consistent Hammer. Oh. Well, that didn't happen. Checkpoint. Cool. Wow, 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 wow. Oop, wait, hang on. What are we doing here? Really? Yep. Well, that's what you did. That's what you did on purpose. At least we only have to do it once. Nice. They go to each other? What are we doing here? Ah. Oh, that's good. I was gonna say, I'm running out of time here. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, doesn't put you too tight in the timer there. I thought it was gonna be having me do the other one. Making it from the beginning and then having to do 2 boss fights would have been a lot. So having the second one just be, no, we're leaving. Pretty cute. Yeah, I hate Hammer Bros. Yeah. Hate Hammer Bros. But we have a power up the whole time. That's where they really end up breaking a level, is when you have no ability to take a hit at all. It can be really frustrating because they're just very unpredictable. And it's really easy to overcommit on a Hammer Bro where they have a hammer and you try to jump on them, they pull a hammer, you're dead. It's over. Too late. Yeah, wasn't too long. Wasn't too much to deal with. Approaching him from a lower point too can be a little annoying, but we had a sword. That helps. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. Feeling pretty old. I sit pretzel legged a lot. Starting to really make my knees feel stiff. Oh. Did a lot of exercise bike yesterday. We did a 10-mile ride this weekend. But still getting stiff. Gotta quit sitting on my knees. Thanks for playing. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oftentimes new stuff from you needs revisions, needs a little work before it polishes into something interesting. But that was a good idea. Visually worked well. And didn't disappear up its own ass trying to do something insanely difficult that doesn't make any goddamn sense. 9KF. Eggnog coffee. Eggnog coffee makes me happy. And there's this almond holiday nog stuff that's like really good. I really like actual eggnog. But you can't drink that much actual eggnog because it's basically nothing but cholesterol and fat and calories. So this nice almond nog that has a good texture is just the greatest thing. I couldn't find it anywhere last year, and we found it right away this year, so thanks for coming to my TED Talk about fucking nog. Longer level. I'm fine if you want to skip it for next stream, as I'll have to be lurking a bit anyways. Well, let's see. Let's see how, we get anted. So wait. Is this a traditional level that we played previously now reworked as a pro level? Because that's really goddamn funny. That's a troll. That's great. And that's a fun concept generally for Super World. I really wish the levels weren't so far apart. I know that it takes me a while. There we go. But I feel like it would take most people a while to get through a troll Super World. I think I think that's a pretty safe assumption. Just based on the fact that it's hard to play a lot of troll levels one after another. But I recognize why they wouldn't be close together, and that it fits the theme of we're working back through World 2 now. With the curse. Free world stuff's always fun. So far it's been just a lot of stuff happening to me, which I also think is easier to land if it hasn't been as long. We can just jump up there, that's good. Can I just go? Yeah, I can just go. Oh, question mark block, wait. Yeah, it looks like it's not required, fortunately. If that was gonna piss me off. You can just go. You also don't have to wait out the P-switch, it seems like. Wow. Oh, could we have walked under it? Kind of. Oh. Well, don't stand there. Wow, thank you. Finally, all troll levels solved. Go up. Thank you. I saw the fish already, so I thought I'd check the pipe. God, I hope we get Mario Wonder, Mario Maker. Honestly, I feel like to build off of what Steve was thinking about, live service-ish monetization. Okay. You know what? Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's sell Maker content with every Mario game. Mario game, new Mario game, $70. Fuck you. You'll buy it anyway. Okay, fine. I will buy it. Guess what? $30 add-on released a month afterwards, or released like the same day. Fine, fuck you. On disc DLC, $30. Make your own levels in that game. Boom. Mario Wonder. Oop, I forgot to go up. Mario Wonder plus Mario Wonder level editor and level sharing tool. Mario Galaxy 3 plus Mario Galaxy Maker. Make your own little planets. No, I absolutely would. But I also just want to... I want Nintendo to find some way to not be terrible. I want Nintendo to find some way to keep creating something that makes player-generated content, and that also seems like a possibility. Esports. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like it would just turn into, like, well, everybody would play whatever the most recent one was, for the most part. And that would be most of what it would be, is we would all be playing Mario Wonder Maker, and then when Galaxy Maker came out, we would all be playing Galaxy Maker, and we would just continue, like Call of Duty players. Like, you would just play the flavor of the year. I don't think that's ideal. I just would prefer that to no more Mario Maker. I'd prefer something to nothing. Oh, not fast enough. Oh, good. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get away with that. That's good. I'm glad that wasn't clunky. Yeah, I would prefer the full Mario All-Stars treatment. I would like all the 2D games here, with all of their own unique physics engines and caveats that all play differently from each other. Oof. And, gives us tons and tons of opportunities to have the same type of interesting interactions that we have in, 3D World in every single style, because every single style is a little bit different. It also gives you new sets of player expectations and new sets of expectations you can subvert, and all kinds of fun stuff. Oh my god. The spaghetti in my brain is not good at itself. Needs more sauce. I don't think it's a priority. No, I don't think it's a priority either. But it seems like one of those things that's low effort enough that they could just squirt it out when they need a big release. Which made it feel crazy that they didn't. But maybe based on the numbers and everything, that Mario Maker 2 did sell pretty well, maybe they don't want it to be a low effort thing. Maybe they want it to be higher effort and it's going to take a while. But after what we've seen, after what we saw out of that 40th... What am I doing there? I feel like that's got to be what I'm doing. After what we saw at that anniversary presentation, I feel like high effort is never really their goal. Like, it's hard to assume Nintendo wants to be high effort. They've learned. They've learned from the Pokemon Company. Okay, it was a timing thing? Yeah, I think it was a timing thing. 3 times more spaghetti when you play it well. You know what? The world needs idiots. important to have somebody who breaks everything that they touch, so that you can make sure that they can't touch things they shouldn't be able to touch. Okay, here we are at the checkpoint. I'm gonna kill all these guys because I hate them. I'm gonna die on this one. So you can't trick me with something that turns backwards. Okay. That's certainly a 3D world thing that happened. Oh, the spring is also in there. Okay. Really, there's no way to get CP1 in this one. I hope not. I mean, there's something down there, and there's might be something up there. Oh. Oh, that just squirts right out at you. I wanted to look up there to see if there was a CP1. Now I'm worried about it. I think just wait, right? Just don't wait. Literally don't wait under the pipe. I'm making this way harder than I need to. Don't wait under the pipe. Spring goes away. The POW won't disappear because it's 3D world. It'll just turn around or stick around for a sec. Yep. Oh, I can't hit myself with these? Can't do anything fun. Oh. Surprised we can't hit ourselves with those little cannonballs. I feel like that would be fun. Aw. Aw, they went the other way? Okay. Down in the middle? Yeah, okay. Stand in the middle. Oh no, I can't go back. Burn both of them. Okay. That must have been a setup for, if I didn't die right at CP1. Oh, okay. No, either way works. Yeah, either way is fine. Just don't stand directly under them. Okay, that works fine. I was worried about standing in the middle on the damage spot being a little awkward with where it flipped, but it worked fine. Yeah, Goomba Mask is really, really, really silly. We have so few things that let us turn on and off. Man. And when you look at it that way, it's like an on-off switch for some enemies. It's really too bad we don't have the Goomba Mask and other styles. Aww. I guess I'll go in the middle. Oh no, and wait it out? Seemed like I couldn't beat it. Oh, I forgot. I was not watching the microphone at all. Has it seemed like my mouth was moving and words weren't coming out? Because there were some issues with the gate last time. I think it's okay now. It's probably wait. No exclamation point wait in this level. Good. Does that mean I have to be the fastest? Be the very best? Like no one ever was? Yeah, it seems like it's mostly getting it. Why is his chin blue? Need to prevent the hard cheese there so people don't wait it out. Oh yeah, that was my thought there, was that I was going to go to the middle and wait it out. Yeah. Haven't noticed the mic not working? That's good. Maybe it's okay now. Maybe it's all set. I'm usually real meticulous whenever I have to change a setting about grabbing a print screen or a little snip first, and I did not when I messed with the microphone, and then I had problems. I was watching back through, I think it was the last stream, but I think I went and adjusted it after. Oh, for it. I don't know, but I adjusted it since the last time. Oh, I think I forgot to update the stream title. I think opening the queue fixes it. That's the default, yeah. That's what I forgot. That does not benefit me at all. Oh, can I go the other way? Maybe I can go the other way. I absolutely cannot go the other way. So, okay, fall down and hold right. I think I just want to hold right after I get the coin. I think that's probably what we want to do. No, that is not what we want to do. I can't squeeze back out either because there is a semi-solid there. Feel like you overthink things? Yeah, you should have seen it before. Well, because the first thing I tried to do was to just continue to the left after I started getting pushed. Okay, there we go. And it seemed like I couldn't get away with it, but then it worked fine. Oh, uh-oh. Hey, if we leave one of... Oh, no, I can't get back. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and it turns around. Yeah, I think what happened the first time there is the wall drag. That I dragged on the wall a little bit and tried to peel off the wall and did not, which led me to believe, oh, okay, this will never work. Oh, and then they're gone. Okay, good. I was worried that this was going to be really awkward when they turned around and one fell off. Nope, that's fine. Yeah, I don't think we have a good way to prevent wall sliding other than... Oh, got him. Then don't put blocks there, so the player just falls straight down. Oh, actually, that might work there. That actually might work there. I was going to say that that won't work there, but... The troll in one of Columbus levels that just would not work because you would slide. The slide would... With the baby. The slide would end up misfiring the troll, and then nothing worked, and all it was just taking out a few blocks, and then it worked fine. Yeah, I think we can pull a few blocks out there, and then the player will fall straight down. Yeah. There's even semi-solid behind it. So I think that's all you do is pull a couple out there and it'll probably just work. Then you go over here, then you fall down without dragging. Even if you start dragging, as long as you've let off of right, you'll stop dragging as soon as you fall off the block, and it just works. That might improve the consistency without tipping your hand there. Yeah, it's really minor, but I used to be so bad about that. I still do it, obviously. But I used to be so bad about it and never recognize that what was getting me was sliding. Wall sliding. Especially because I hate New Soup and nobody made shit in 3D World. Okay, so is it just trigger and go? No, I bet it's just hold right. Yeah, it's just hold right. It's just hold right, but then don't. Skip squeak ass. Always another skip squeak's ass. Oh, and then he dies. Good. He deserved it. I'm not gonna wait that out. Okay. Another checkpoint, and I got a red coin, which makes me nervous. There's only 2. Realize why the Goombas magically unset you. Yeah, clouds. Magic of clouds. P-switch? I'm trying to look ahead here at what we might be setting up here. I was expecting there to be a P-switch and those blocks turn into coins. That was weird. That snake getting longer was weird. Oh, it's still happening. What's going on up there? Is that a bully squished up against it? Nice vibrating snake, bro. Yeah, it's just bizarre. Well, and I think we saw that when people were doing direct level editing that you actually can stack enemies in New Soup and they work correctly, they just turned it off. Hi, Boom Boom. Hi, Ball. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. For a while, there was a crazy person messing around with it named Happy Lappy doing crazy stuff in Open Course World. But they moved on for ROM hacking. ROM hacking Pokemon. Just kills me on that icicle, right? Oh, it doesn't. Oh! I wanted to see what it does, to see if, like, somehow it might do something, or if it actually just turned me around or something. Okay, well, let's go see what the rest of that was. Back in New Soup 2, but never in New Super Mario Bros. U. Mario Bros. 2 was very rough. Bitch. Probably back in and back out. Oh, I'm tired. Dumb fun. We're talking about the same game where you get all the coins? Where even though it wasn't a multiplayer focused experience, the level design was still empty and sad. Because, I don't know, somebody got addicted to it? Yeah, that's rough. Rough one. I think New Soup for the DS had original ideas that worked pretty well, and then it fell apart when multiplayer became the focus. Go in the pipe? Aw, it doesn't even kill him. It's a wide open level design. Did New Soup 2 come out after 3D Land? 3D Land release date. 3D Land was November 3rd, 2011. New Super Mario Bros. 2 release date was a year later. It did. That's even weirder. It's even weirder that 3D Land did such a good job at bespoke small screen level design that was bite-sized and, you know, handheld formatted that made sense. Esports. And then New Soup 2 still managed to just be like, hey, what if coins? What if the same types of levels? Honestly, it was probably leftovers. It was probably leftovers. That's probably why the level design was still like that. And am I crazy, or did it have like a weirdly a lot of auto scrollers? I feel like that might have been a thing. Oh my god, he follows you. Some crazy person has to have made a YouTube video of which Mario game has the most and the least auto scroller levels. Don't follow me. Oh, I thought maybe I could stay there, but that was wrong. Going to bed. Hey, thanks for popping in, kevinkong. We'll be back tomorrow to yell at more Mario Maker. Probably. And the next day? No, not tonight. Just those 3 days. Oh, that feels bad. Feels bad to run forward and die. For no discernible reason. I guess just go over there. Just go over there and wall jump right away. I think it's probably the fastest way through there. Yeah, let me just go. Nothing else we need there. Patrol was to scare you into moving, so there was a reason. Okay. And I had to start moving, so I have to move and then I guess jump? Yeah, it feels bad to die to invisible nothing. And then a Kaizo block pushes me into invisible nothing again. So maybe we just carefully stay in the middle. You don't have to move? Ah, feels like I have to move. No, feels like I have to move. Clearly you don't understand this troll. Oh yeah, it's my fault. If only I had been smarter. Yeah, well, it's hard to have a grasp on exactly what's killing me when it's invisible. that's where I'm tripping up. Yeah, I think it's just a bob-omb blowing down there. Yeah, being able to see it explode, maybe. Oh my god, that actually it's kind of hilarious that you can survive there ducking. I can't imagine how that would be useful, but good thing that hitbox is like that. Oh. Aw. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. I don't have a lot of time to check either. There we go. That works. That works consistent. Sports. Sports. Oh, they're all like that. I guess I could strike the I could just go through the middle area. That's probably what we're doing. I just figured I was gonna go under no matter what. But we're probably just going through that upper part before the creeper starts moving. Ooh. Oh. Oops. No. See, the fire looks hot. At least it's pipe, not a door. I really want to go through there and I have no reason to. Yeah, we can just go through there. Okay. Nope, did not need to go through the bottom at all. Making it harder on myself for no reason. Charvarg. Charvarg is in the background, yeah. Fire just all looks hot. Yeah, it's really weird that we got Charvarg, which appeared in like, what, 2 levels in 3D World? Maybe more, but I feel like it wasn't that. We did not have very much Charvarg in 3D World. But we had a lot of Blarg in Super Mario World, but for some reason, no, we don't get Blarg. I like that pipe. You find a ritual, and then you keep doing it. That's the way. Oh, was that going to flip again? Maybe that was going to flip again if I just waited. Saw that blaster on the bottom left there. Oh, I can just go through. Okay, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. I feel like I slept. Yeah, I slept 6.5 hours last night. That's a normal amount. Oh, I just shouldn't trust slopes in 3D World anymore. Because they're magic. Oh. I am tired. Oh, the camera scrolls no matter what. I thought I had a second, so I wanted to see what was going on over there, but then the camera moved. Did not have a second. Normal lunch. Had coffee, having coffee. Yeah, no good excuse for being tired. Oh, nope, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast there no matter what. As soon as that bomb blows, the camera starts moving. Speed. Ready again? I spent a lot of time getting mad at jobs yesterday. Oh god, I forgot again. I forgot to be fast. Yesterday, something like 80% of the jobs I was pulling up on LinkedIn were recruiter scams and fake jobs. Which is way, way, way up. It feels like something's wrong on LinkedIn. Go down here. Yeah, there we go. Don't bounce me. okajim. Should I go in here? Okay. Oh, I checked. Don't hurt me. Aw, mean. Mean, but I get it. And a couple other places to look that are new to me that other people recommended, but it just seems like it's mean. Or the Thwomp Cap. Oops. Cap. No cap. Kappa. Indeed's been rough too. Dice seems to be pretty popular with IT professionals and has a lot of listings that go directly to company websites, which has been helpful. Because that's mostly what I've been looking at anyway. What was the other one? Hiring.cafe. I forgot what he was going to do. It was also nice. But it's been frustrating. That's not really tiring. It pisses me off. I'm tired. Stressed. Probably stressed. That flipped and turned off the thing there? I can't see what's happening there. So it feels less like a troll and more like a, wait, now I don't know how to make sure that's consistent. I guess I can go dick around in the hole. Now he goes in the hole? Okay, yeah, so I guess it went different the first time, but I don't know how the state didn't flip. We did like this or what? But it only did it wrong once so far? Sports. Well, now if you pay Twitch extra money, you can rewind, or you can just go look at the VOD and then rewind. Extra steps. Is it just go? I think it's just go. Yeah, just... Does this work? No, it does not. Okay. So fake out the jump and then go through the secret revealed pathway? Baby steps has made me too patient. Go fast, go fast. Just go. Just go, then no fishy. Okay, it's just time. It just takes time, and then they go. Oh, I guess that was to cover it if I didn't grab the hat? Okay. Do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, was it just run? Maybe it was just run out ahead of the snake block. I feel like that troll didn't work exactly how it's supposed to. The ball? Are you just mad I didn't die? Is this all just masochism for you? The bullets. Oh, yeah. I get. It felt like it was just waiting, so I'm not sure what we're doing with the bullets there, or if something else I did triggered it, and I don't know what it was. I'm fine. Oh! Okay, yeah, that would reveal it early. But, didn't it reveal earlier than when I already lost the mask? When I grabbed this one? Yeah, because I grabbed this one and then they didn't come. Is it also proximity after that? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, it doesn't just go. Okay, so it's just go and then probably wait on the corner? I think wait on the corner? So sticky. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could just run across. I guess you need to make it bigger for that to work. But then that might make it really obvious if that's what we do. But yeah, it's not, there isn't much to it. And it just reveals itself to be finicky. Yeah, it's been consistent since then. I don't know what screwed it up the first time. That actually works fine, yeah. So then why, when we grab this, do I have to just get close? Oh, yes I do, okay. Still seems like it takes a while before they start firing. Weird. Oop. Oh, you really have to, like, commit to moving, too. What? That's probably what we were supposed to do, is to go that way. That's probably what you intended. Okay. Although, if that's your intention, if you want the player to do that, well, Green Snake won't really extend the time too much. Always fast. That's, she said? Maybe? Not having any fun? Okay, and... Oh. Make up his mind. I don't know why I would want to get in there, but I guess I can. Yep, I can. Oh, actually, I think there might be some cheese there since we have the damage boost on deck. Yeah, because we lose this right away. Yeah, I think if we don't slide on the wall there, maybe we can just squeeze through that whole thing. Hang on. Yeah, you can just slide through there. It's not really that much faster, but you can squeeze through there. It looks like it doesn't fuck with any state stuff, though, so everything is just fine once we get over here. Yep, you can squeeze through there. Slopes are weird. Okay, do that. Yeah, it takes them a sec to fire. Even after we switch hats. Weird. Ooh, I wonder if, yeah, you can cheese that out, too. Does this matter? Does matter. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, that works pretty good. I think maybe you wanted me to bounce around on there. That works fine. It ruins the next troll. Well, where do I go die? I'm finally making progress. Finally made progress. I have to die. My coffee's almost... Yeah, pretty minor. Pretty minor, but I could see the setup I could see happening there that would work. That would almost feel like, oh wait, did I just solve the next troll? Oh my god. Pick a lane, buddy. Now I'm going too fast. Not that fast. Yeah, doesn't really save you that much time. That's funny. Slopes are weird. Slopes are weird. That's the moral of the story. Hello? Gross, go throw it out. Okay, so I have to hit a specific point here. Oh, you can't do the thing where you push it up at all on a hill. Oh my god, what? You can't inch it, but you can jump into it and it just moves? That is so fucking weird, man. Oh my god, Mario Maker is fucking weird. Yeah, it's there for that, but I thought that maybe someone would be like, no, that's going to be a Muncher. I know there's no Munchers, but they'll think, oh, that's going to block my path somehow. I won't hit it. And then they'll go over here and be like, oh, wait, what if I do that? And then grab it and go, and they might be able to do that. And then feel like they outsmarted something, or if they found the next troll. Like, that could seem not even like cheese, but like, oh, I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to touch it and see what happens. Yeah, you could kind of bounce under it, too, when it's up above you there. But I feel like if that was what you intended, a green one would work better. I don't know. I feel like there's a troll there with more, but I don't know what it is. Gonna move. This is a lie. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna hold right. Ow! Oh, I hope this adventure doesn't end in a CP1. Aww. Aww. Well, we have a red coin now, so maybe that's part of something. I hope it is. Because that was really funny. And I hope that the thing is not just a bunch of inversions. It looks like we're on the same path here. Seems like such a nasty place for a CP1 that had no greater purpose. Maybe it's coming. We have a red coin. Hey, everybody. Crackers is looking at me like he's dead, and then these two are just being cute. Get out of his asshole. I made this whole level around that ball. I wish that ball didn't punish me so much. Okay. All the cats are here. Yeah, because the fall was funny. The setup was good. I just wish I didn't get CP1 for what it seems like it has to be a entity limit manipulation setup, but isn't so far. But I guess not immediately doing, like, depending on where we go with it, not inverting every single troll and having that be the whole setup is nice. Because, you know, we've all seen a lot of that. But then it is just me repeating the same thing. Ah, okay. That is what the entity limit manipulation was for. Well, at least it's wasn't a crazy run back, but it is also pretty annoying to now, I think, be locked into having to CP1 myself again. Bud, what are you doing? Why are you biting him so hard? You guys in your pecking order. Is it broken now? Oh, there's a pipe up there. Okay, wait. Another shot? Jesus Christ. Oh, that was a goofy setup, but I'm glad it wasn't real. Can I go in there? I could. I don't see anywhere else to die. Oh. Wait, hang on. Aww. All that to set up an ante. Where am I going? I guess I go in the door. Oh, the door's a reset. Oh, am I doing something with this guy down here? Okay. This ante is using a sexually section found in the traditional level. Boy, I hope that was a mercy mechanic going off over there. I guess we want to beat him over to here. Do we have any other interactions that are worth messing with? No. What's that blue pipe do? Nothing. Oh, we beat him by too much? Oh, good, I beat him by too much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I wish he couldn't despawn on my way over there. But you also don't want to force the player to be faster, GG. I'm still here. You underestimate my ability to spaghetti. Now, hang on. I'm going to go find an anti-soft. I'm sorry. I'm going to go find a full soft rock. I'm going to live it. And I'm going to bitch about it. Now we can just drop off and let go. At least it's relatively smooth on the way back from CP1. Yeah, it seems like the potential for spaghetti is low. It also, so was this whole setup here being this smooth? That must have been it's actually a pretty good CP1 setup, because that ends up conditioning me to smoothly move through there without stopping and questioning in the middle as I normally would want to. Yeah. And even with the red coin, and leading me to suspect that there was a entity limit manipulation CP1 setup, it still didn't stick out well enough for me to see what was coming, other than to figure something was probably coming. Yeah, that ends up working out really, really well, even for somebody who has expectations of expectations for what a troll level could do there. That ends up working out really nice. 808. Okay. Morris, let's see what you got here. First 3D world level. Yeah, that's pretty good for a first 3D world level. That explains why the ante looks meaner than it is. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. Yeah. Yeah, 3D world is really, really, really fun to mess around in. 3D world, I think, well illustrates why I'm so upset that we didn't get different physics engines in each style. Because I feel like we would have so many more opportunities if we had different physics. If we had stuff like, in only Super Mario World, you can spin jump on saw blades and booze and all this stuff. And carry stuff while spin jumping and all kinds of cool stuff. Baldi is mad that you keep getting questions wrong, so I gave him power. Ooh. Uh-oh. Gonna have to head out. Hey, thanks for coming, Yimmy. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope you feel better. I don't know if having a sick day and cleaning your room is better than having a sick day and watching. I don't know how old you are. Having a sick day and watching shitty TV. That used to be what it was when I was a kid, though, was Price is Right. It was miserable. It auto-corrected to thanks. Was it going to be thanks? Thanks, yeah. 5-1. Morris, I don't want to give inappropriate feedback to a juvenile. Are you under 18? Just so I have the correct framing for the level here. Coins is the question. 1, you're 19. Even a 17-year-old can figure out how to say, I'm 18. 5 minus 1, so what, I'm counting to 4? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I miss it? Oh, okay. No, I see what I did. Yikes. Math level. Wow. Everyone knows you're physically unable to lie until you turn 18. Yes, that is what protects me from minors. Yeah. It's actually fishing to just bail on stuff that's really, really bad without having to invest heavily in feedback and then get to laugh about it. But once in a while, a 17-year-old or 15-year-old is smart enough to know. Should had addition instead. Yeah, I think in general, people are not excited to play math in a level. I don't think anybody has ever booted up Mario Maker and then said, "Oh, free what? What's the question?" Has ever booted up Mario Maker and been like, let's do some fucking math levels, and then let's have a bunch of shit get thrown at us. Hammer Bros are a really rough choice if you're not going to give the player power up. I don't have another key. I'm not familiar with Baldi's basics, but also the level should still be a level, even if you're not familiar with the source material, I think is a good. That's why Hammer Bros are really tough. You can commit to a jump over them and then just get hit with no real capacity to respond. It's a bad choice. Generally a bad choice. Another one of these to go back on. Maybe it's a shittily set up survival room, but ideally I would be able to see that it's supposed to be a survival room. Let's pull it up in the viewer and see what's going on in this turd browser. Yeah, Hammer Bros fucking suck. Hammer Bros still fucking suck. Okay. Fireballs in there in case you get soft lock somehow. Yeah, it's just and then there's the survival element over here. Yeah, you made it as long as you could. Which is a mistake, because not only is that very long, but also the player can't see it. So you have no idea what you're waiting for, you're just waiting. So it feels like you're missing something. Makes me wonder if you hit a key somewhere. No. Well, you suffered your own nonsense. Okay. And I recommend the viewer? Yeah. You should... I recommend better level experience. Yeah, math into nonsense is not super fun. What? Keys don't respawn, right? I don't think keys respawn. Ow. I'm 99% sure keys don't respawn. I'm gonna look up Baldi's basics, and it's gonna be some type of shitty horror game, right? I feel like every time you get a really shitty level with a really bad, like, oh no, it's inspired by a game, it's always either a shitty horror game, or it used to be Undertale. Oh, or before all the in between all the Undertale stuff and the shitty horror stuff was the Cuphead DLC, and everyone on Earth trying to make terrible fucking Cuphead levels for like 3 months straight. Oops, I forgot how to count. Yeah, I think something about watching people on YouTube scream at bad content game horror shit seems to have made some people just really goddamn dumb. Is that your experience with the sort of horror game? Was rather than playing it, you watch someone on YouTube play it and then scream at it on your iPad? Oh my god. God, that is such a long survival room. God, that is such a long survival room. Yeah, I am not interested in suffering that. 8:17, pretty slow. Let's wrap up the queue there. Find something else. Let's take a look at the rest of that in the viewer. You don't have an iPad? Your parents didn't give you an iPad to... Oh, old phone. Last generation phone. To watch people scream at. The fact that you didn't shut down the other one is telling. Yeah. I would recommend playing horror games. We've had some good ones come out recently. And it's more fun when you're not listening to some dickhead scream. After that, we have 4. Room 4. And then a lot of bob-ombs. Jesus Christ. Then you get the key from the pile. 5. Thwomps. Sniper thwomps. Out of a door. Then you rush to this pipe. Yikes. Won't he just instantly die? Yikes. So in this room, the player is murdered for looking to the right. That's horrible. That's fucking horrible. Next is... Oh, of course it's a Bowser fight with a single fire flower. Oh my god. Are you sure you're not 13? Ugh, no checkpoints? Yeah, no checkpoints because you didn't want to do it 3 times. Get out. Well, you still can. Ooh. And oh whoa. Yikes. Yikes. No dev power-up. Just booking it through your own nonsense. Is surprising. Yeah, bad experience. Fish on this door also to make sure you don't still have the fire flower. That's what you're doing. Yeah. Yikes. Bad level. Yeah, nobody wants to play this. Not one single person wants to play this. You will not find anyone who wants to experience this. And I can't imagine if you find somebody who likes Baldi's Basics that they would appreciate the call out. How would you make it hard and enjoyable? Well, I think you know what people are expecting in a level generally, right? Like, you've played a Mario game before. You know what people are expecting. If you're intending to have it be challenging, you want it to be approachable. Like, you've seen people play hard stuff, too. Let's look at that thing we were blathering about a little earlier here. See if what we can do with this details. And you don't necessarily have to do Kaizo if you want to make hard stuff. But there are certain player expectations in high difficulty experiences that did not touch on. It wasn't a puzzle. You want it challenging but not platforming. Well, this is a platforming game. We don't really have a lot of other options. Challenging but not platforming kind of limits you to puzzles, which that was not. Or Kaizo, which is platforming. Yeah, you pretty much just have puzzles then. Platforming game. You can make puzzles out of it. Puzzles work pretty well. But you can't really do challenging and not platforming. Like, figuring out which Bob-omb has a key is not challenging. That's stupid. Making the player fight Bowser with a fire flower 6 minutes into a long level, that's not fun. Esports, it's just tedious. You want to avoid tedious things, and you want to avoid difficulty that feels bad. You can temper some of that with power-ups and with checkpoints, which allow the player to at the very least not have to repeat long stretches of a very long level over and over again, but that still wouldn't make it any more fun. Like in a room where you're doing like a long survival room, give the player more to do in the survival room. Make it clear how long they have to wait by showing it to them. Don't make it the longest thing on earth, and don't make it like literally, what, 3 minutes of the exact same thing where you're just dodging the same fireballs. You can use tracks to introduce new enemies. So you could start with one enemy and then introduce a little bit more enemies who use different projectiles. You could give the player a mushroom halfway through so that they can take a little bit of damage and survive, blah, blah, blah. Look at what other people have done with survival room. But why are there bosses? Look at what other people have done with boss fights. Consider how other people tend to frame boss fights with a checkpoint beforehand so that if you do die, you don't have to repeat the entire level. That's kind of why we have checkpoints. Super expert. Oh, and you can pick the theme? Neat. I haven't really messed around with the search too much. All? Yeah, let's look at all Super Expert Mario 3 things that were popular. But those are easy. Well, again, you want to figure out how to increase the difficulty without increasing the tedium. There's been a lot of discussion on that recently with Hollow Knight. Like, you can just kind of dig into what other people are doing, but play levels that are as difficult as what you were looking for. That wasn't challenging, it was tedious. It would not be difficult to get through that level, but it would be time consuming. That is not what I want to do. I don't want to invest time in a level. I want to invest skill in a level. That level did not scream that it needed skill. It needed luck, and it needed time. Wow, Geralt is all over Super Expert. God damn. Oh yeah, is it going by oldest? Or is it going by most likes? How's it sorting them out? Not going by likes, and it's not going by age either. Weird. At random? Two and a half percent. Yeah, 2.5% is probably the super expert cutoff. Oh. No, it's not. It is not better than a bean burrito. Oh god. Oops. Oh no, it was basically a bean burrito with extra steps. It was a bean burrito with I like this game. What am I kicking there? Bean burritos and stuff like that make me sad because it also... Oh, I'm getting the spring. Makes me sad because, especially if you're targeting smaller streamers, or streamers with very small queues, that kind of thing, or just empty viewer level streamers, is that they end up feeling kind of held hostage by bad levels like that. Because they often don't want to give feedback like, hey, this fucking sucks and you should fuck off. But it did fucking suck. And you should make better levels. And it's, man, is that just... It's such a weird thing to dump onto viewer level streamers generally. But it's especially difficult for very small streams. Or single viewer streams to deal with that, and then a lot of times they end up just suffering. Then we all live in the bean burrito. Yeah, make good levels, then bring them to me, then I'll play them. Dude. Oh, I think I just caught it too late there. Yeah, there we go. I held for too long. Hate that. Ooh. Damn, do I wish I had a handle on how to search for good Kaizo stuff in-game a long time ago. Who said that? Was that Kevin? Kevin knows what he is fucking doing. It was fun. It was good. We found that by searching for stuff in the theme that I wanted. Oh man, that's great. Oh man, is that great. All and all. Oh man. You. Okay, and then a lot of these are going to be stacked towards older levels, it looks like. Yeah. That have continued to accumulate forever. Yeah. Interesting. Madstone Mine we played long ago. 5-year Mario Maker. Did that when we were working through MMC. We should get back to, but I was curious about this search concept. And I have barely messed with the search, but being able to specify expert or super expert really cuts out a lot of shit. You specify then... Oh, within 1 year. Okay. You can look at more recent stuff. Oh, we just played something for MarbleRunxx. Friggin' lousy lava lips. My Unk Paparazzi. I've dashed. No, I can't give this level a normal name. Please enjoy. Goshen. 2.63. So yeah, maybe it is 3%. Maybe 3%. Thousands of hours into Mario Maker 2. Oh, thousands of hours into Mario Maker 2. Years of playing it. Finally have a pretty good handle on how people are finding decent experiences in Mario Maker. That is very cute. I like that. Obviously wrong? Yeah, very wrong. I'm sure I took a look at the search early on. Maybe I was avoiding very challenging levels and was finding very disappointing experiences searching for normal. I can't imagine finding disappointing experiences searching an expert, though. And I felt even before I was streaming that, like, expert was the sweet spot for decent experiences. Go take a look. We'll go take a look at Endless X. No, we'll go take a look at searching expert the same way and seeing what we see. Okay. Oh, that was tight. That was feels a little tight there. Wish we could scroll it down a little. I'm still struck a little bit with it's better than a bean burrito. Oh. It's hard to imagine someone making a level that bad and then having the self-awareness to, like, understanding what a bean burrito is and why it's bad. Cute. Am I catching in the middle there? Oh, I see. I see. I'm gonna get back on that skull platform. Dumb. I wish I had a good thing to point at for difficulty. Maybe that's another good reason to think about really putting together something for Hollow Knight, though, for Silksong. So I have something to point at, because I think a nuanced discussion of difficulty, especially with that as the backdrop, would be really, really helpful to point people at. But would just be good to write up and think about and talk about, because, man... even if you don't understand exactly the concepts behind, like, artificial difficulty, tedium versus high difficulty, what people can and cannot tolerate, and, like, the things that make tedium or very repetitive behaviors in the less tolerable versus intolerable in Mario Maker for people like me, for some people. Why it's harder to trick people into playing really hard stuff here, but Celeste is out there literally, like, indoctrinating Kaizo players. Yeah. And even, like, janky stuff. I like janky, silly shit like, Getting Over It and Baby Steps were wonderful experiences. But cramming that into Mario Maker with the expectation of platforming, but also with a jankier engine where you can't feel every mistake as your own, makes it a little tougher. Okay, so let's look at Expert. Let's try All Time. I think that'll be most likely to reveal issues that we might have seen, but I'm really curious what issue I might have had with searching Expert. Was it just boring gimmicks? There's a lot of stuff in here I just liked. Old stuff in here I liked. Oh, I bet it was a lot of speedruns. I bet, especially at the time, it was a fucking shitload of New Soup speedruns and then New Soup style speedrun. Are we searching by all time? Yeah, we are searching by all time. This is back from 2020. There's a lot of it. There's definitely a good amount of it here. That might have been what it was too, is it was just annoying to sift through a lot of speedruns. But Super Expert gets us away from that a little bit. I don't dislike speedruns specifically. Maybe things just didn't feel diverse at first and I just wrote it off. Don't trust anything. Fuck. Oh, it's gonna be like a baby troll level, but it's all 1,999 comp. Yeah. Boy. I think Kevin bailed. But boy, was that a good thought. Should really remember what we did. How we searched. Take a picture. Take a picture and save it in there, and I will remember the searches. We take a picture of it being all complicated. We can remember that it's absolutely possible. Just play stuff we want. Just like, you know, oh, by popularity in versus, by clear rate. I really wish there was a better one. By like ratio, that would have been good. Yeah, neat. Very neat. Very neat. Yeah, I guess I had written it off. I had written it off because looking at popular, hot, and new was always so awful. It was always really awful. And when I had tried to search, the experience was awful. Endless is often awful. Endless Expert will often present pretty fun experiences that are distracting, and I don't want to continue the run. I want to finish that level. Searching really wasn't that bad. We could find stuff. We could find stuff and have fun. I could play troll levels and then endless stuff if search stuff. An infinite pile. I could dig into Team Jump too. It does seem like Team Jump makes stuff that's way up my alley. That might be motivating too if things keep. Don't want to let go of Mario Maker. I really like Mario Maker, but we'll do one. We'll do one of these and then I'll wrap it up. And it looks. Yeah, then we'll wrap it up. We won't? Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, I'm wired. Ooh, we got two. Oh. That makes me sad too. I'm always worried when the multiplayer versus is really slow that we're reaching the end of active players. Oh, that other camera zoomed out a little bit. Doesn't matter now. I'll set up auto face tracking pretty. I really should do that though, especially if I'm tinkering around with streaming more and thinking about that being worth digging into. I'm trying to think of some stupid hook that might be interesting. Really? Really? Bad. Oh. Only the president can talk about that word. I don't want racist man to win. Cats are being weird. Oh, good. The racist gave up. Or Nintendo just banned him.
Teamwork.
Teamwork in Super Mario World. To save that, shell jump could have been the way out, the way home. Maybe we could fly over? Aw. Damn, I wanted to see if I could fly over. Let's take a peek. Let's take a quick little peekly peek. No, wrap it. That's fine for bird. Oh, let's find that space system. Support him. Oh, it shows you their in-game name. You can't report? We can't report from here? I can't believe we can't report. Yeah, that's weird. You'd think there'd be a way to do it easily. No, not continue. Not continue. Cancel. Undo. Versus Q. Quit. Thank you. Okay. Hard to imagine being done with Mario Maker. But if players are done, the viewers are done, hard to imagine having any way to build an audience or be entertaining. But I mean, there'll always be trolls. There'll always be people who want stuff played. I just need stuff to fill in the middle. Mario at the cool slope ski resort. I want to see if I could have gone up and over there. I think it was breakable blocks, but I think it was scroll. Yeah, it is scroll locked. Okay. So probably not a way through. Gaming. Aw, would have thought that would catch him. I guess not. I guess it's not magical. Okay, there's the other side of that, which is also weird. Okay, it's supposed to be collapsed. It's supposed to be a collapsed walkway and we go through a cave in the mountain. That's actually very cute. That's actually really cute visual storytelling. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Back to do viewer levels again tomorrow. And, yeah, and we'll go from there. Almost booted. I almost autopilot booted. It's just good. It's just good. Cute little level. I'm out of here. Have a good night. Bye-bye.